Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World of Tanks. This is me, these games here, as always, and another patch notes episode for you. This is the second of this new series, and I know many of you, I believe most of you, are not reading For the Record blog or any other World of Tanks news page regularly. So this video is for you, to help you out, to keep you up to date what is going on in World of Tanks. And right now giving you useful information that is not even on World of Tanks official page. So huge thanks to For the Record blog and what leaks. So today's episode main topic is obviously USA tanks that are getting nerfed. But first let's take a look at a few patch notes. For example, it was confirmed in 9.3 Super Test patch notes that suicide will be punished in World of Tanks. Thank God. Because after the more realistic physics in World of Tanks, there are actually surprisingly a lot of idiots who are trying to do that. They are losing the battle and they are trying to drown themselves or jump off the cliff, so finally World of Tanks Wargaming is doing something with it. And obviously you're going to ask how you can prove it wasn't an accident. And their answer basically is you have to drive by accident. You have to drive off the cliff 3 times. So the limit is 3 times, and automatically then your punish will be applied. Like with team killing right now. There is a hidden hit point pool, team damage pool, and when it's filled up then you're going to get banned automatically from the game, even while you're playing the game. And this has changed the game a lot actually. There was a lot of team killing, a lot of team damaging, platoon mates just fooling around, destroying your game. Thanks to that, because they are killing each other. So hopefully that change will help to change that as well. That suiciding newbie thingy. So thanks for that. So a few more interesting patch notes. No plans to nerf cold ammo as a whole. No new French heavy line. Definitely not in 2014 or 2015. T50/2 will not return because many guys have asked for that. Me as well, because it was super fun tank to play with. Platooning, wolf backing T50/2s. Oh god, that was some fun. Both transmission and engine will have a common HP pool. Well, I believe many of you did know that already, but if you don't, then yeah. And interesting thing, alternative hulls, maybe next year, they said. So let's wait for that. And now to ranks that are getting nerfed on the USA line. And I believe the biggest change is going to be with Chaffee, because they are nerfing shit out of this little bastard. Basically every single stat on this tank is getting nerfed. It's getting worse than it was. Health 440, it is right now 580. View range getting nerfed by 10 meters from 400 to 390. Radio is going to be the same obviously, because the radio is getting used by other vehicles as well. Engine getting nerfed by 40 HP. Powered weight ratio worse than it is. Hull reverse 42 from 46. Maximum speed actually is growing to 77 from 56. So this is pretty interesting, because you have weaker engine, your power to race ratio is worse, and you are going faster. Maybe this 77 is only downhill speed and on paper, so it still goes around 60. I believe. This is just my wild guess. The biggest nerf in my opinion is actually the gun. From 76mm, 137 pen, 115 damage, to 75mm, 96 pen, 110 damage. You have to use even more gold. Okay, premium ammunition from now on. TPM from 2180 to 1966, so yeah, it is a little. Reload time longer obviously, thanks to that. Well, TPM is worse, reload is longer. Stealth velocity, like Turp gun 619, I mean, you have to aim your target even further now. So keep that in mind. After all these nerfs, I really hope they are going to change the experience you have to get in M5 Stewart to get Chaffee, because this is completely new rank right now. And right now I'm grinding with Chaffee. I have Chaffee and I'm grinding with it just to get tier 6, new tier 6 light tank the very moment it is coming out after 9.3. So right now it is pretty easy to grind with it because it is, well, okay, let's be honest, it is pretty OP light tank, but it is going to be average at best. Now the next tank that is getting nerfed is T57 heavy tank. Aim time nerfed from 2.59 seconds to 2.78. Accuracy loss from moving the turret nerfed by 30%. Accuracy loss from moving and turning the hull nerfed by 25%. And accuracy loss from moving at full speed nerfed by 25%. So these are the nerfs with the T57 heavy tank. I hope they are, well, I don't have T57 heavy tank. But for me, actually, it doesn't feel too OP when I'm playing against T57. It has its weaknesses, so when I'm playing against T57, I'm going to use those weaknesses against him. So I really hope they are not going to nerf the shit out of it, as they are doing with Chaffee right now. Because I have plans on getting T57 myself, because I have AMX50B, and even when even after all these changes, 50B versus T57, I still like to play with AMX50B more than T57. I have tried T57 on test servers on different accounts. Well, not my accounts, I don't have multiple accounts. But I know how T57 feels, and I don't know, for some odd reason I still love to play with AMX50B more. And now when T57 heavy is getting nerfed and AMX50B is slightly buffed, I believe the accuracy got buffed, it is even better news for me. Yeah, the only OP thing is that it can pack some heavy freaking damage in short time. But still, I believe you have to work hard to get those good games. And now to the last tank that is actually getting buffed. T92 SPG, which was actually too weak. Yeah, it needed to buff. And what did they do is accuracy loss from moving the gun buffed from 0.613 to 0.595. So it doesn't matter now if you're moving or not, you're dead anyways. Well, actually now as well. If you don't die by target, you're going to be dead with splash damage anyways, because the T92 splash damage is legendary. Accuracy loss from moving or turning the hull also got buffed a little bit. Accuracy on the move buffed by roughly 10%, and terrain resistance got buffed as well. So yeah, I don't know, I don't have T92, maybe it needed it, maybe it didn't need. In my opinion, artillery never needs a buff. And nerf that freaking Pert. And actually Pert is getting nerfed, if you didn't know that. But I'm going to talk about that in my next patch notes episode, for example. So, hope you enjoyed. I thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you liked, and if you want to see more patch notes episode. And yeah, discussion. What is going on with 9.3. Take care guys, bye.